So many musicians and artists and writers, if they gave up because they weren't making money early on, I think that we would live in a world with no artists and no writers. My name is Thomas Carroll, and I'm a sign painter at a grocery store. But then, outside of that, I host a web series called Tom Explores Los Angeles. So I do writing, I do journalism, I do podcasts, I do walking tours. Anything that sort of falls in the realm of Los Angeles history, I try and get involved in.
John Jones, John P. Jones, one of the founders of Santa Monica, donated this land to the city. So luckily because of him, what would be, or what is some of the priciest real estate in the U.S., beachfront property in Santa Monica is all open to the public, so we have him to thank.
Some people get excited to do a project, and they do it once, and then there's no monetary exchange. You don't get paid, and they're like, well, that was a lot of work, and nothing happened. I didn't make any money. Like, look at this person over here, look at all the money they're making. They're doing the same thing, but what they're not seeing with that other person is all the struggle that other person did before they got to that point of monetary gain.
What I'm doing right now, I'm doing two things simultaneously. One thing, I'm making sure that the walking tour that I'm doing this Sunday is going to go smoothly. So I'm going to every stop, talking through the points that I want to say, and then at the same time, the city has also asked if I do an audio walking tour for the people who have missed the tour. So it'll go up the week after, and that way it's like a virtual audio tour. They'll hit play, they'll follow a route, I'll sort of guide them along, we'll look for signposts and walk towards those things, they'll hit pause, they'll hit play, and go to all the stops that we're gonna go to, but just on their own time.
In other news tonight, history buffs held a wake this afternoon, not for a person, but for the Figueroa Riverside Street Bridge.
We wanted to have this event because we want to get people out here and engaged with the city of Los Angeles, with the history of Los Angeles. And since this bridge is being knocked down tomorrow, we wanted to get out here today and experience it for one last time.
We live in a culture where if you're not getting paid, it's automatically a failure. Like, well, you're doing this thing and you're losing money. Like that's wrong. What are you doing? Like, why are you throwing away money? And I think you have to insulate yourself from the naysayers, because they obviously never pursued their dreams. They never actualized things that they thought were missing in the world. They just sort of kept their nose to the grindstone and did a 9-to-5 job, which is fine. We need that in this world. But if you're passionate about something, find a way to keep doing it, and eventually it will sustain itself through its own energy.
If we continue to knock down our past, it will be harder and harder to know and understand our future.
Anybody could do what I'm doing. I'm not saying that I'm the end-all be-all voice in LA history. I mean, there are people that know way, way, way more than I do, but I'm not trying to be a doctorate of LA history. I'm just trying to say, look at this one spot, it's got this crazy history, and hopefully inspire people to dig a little bit deeper, or to look at their corner in their neighborhood and be like, well, if that is over there, then what does it mean for this thing over here? So people don't have to listen to me. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing it.